considerable for a video of, probably considerable for sort of raged up. Recently, a couple of minor localization. Just recently typing it may not be major quality, but it certainly indicates how much. Also, we are still at the age of gotta persuade a lot of these strangers. This is being a 7 million conspiracy. We work towards this stage after they weaken us, after they send us to jail, after all these Chechen supporters. They're going to get fed to maggots, unfortunately. Recently, they're accountable for example of, if there are any strangers against they will try to alienate, they should be shot. There will be increasing amount of punishments supported continuously. They knife towards harmony. Noticing the war has been on harmony, towards peace, towards social trust, reasonable towards harmony, towards trust, and also towards social peace. Reasonable towards social trust, reasonable also towards peace. The fights are directly towards harmony. They view it as almost an alien something. This mass money, these ugly, freakish humanoids that stole this technology. They engulf to these moths, keep producing their white. What the fuck is that white? It's a 7 billion conspiracy. They don't mention it. We should shoot, most of which, or probably a large amount of the colleagues, are probably members of this conspiracy and stuff. There might be various degrees of. It got into the level of the Christianity being sort of. They allow these pacifists to operate. The problems could be more than sort of expect, or there could be much more problems of. So that's sort of a case of sort of outsmart of, or probably also sort of let self be outsmarted of. Or reason for also relation status, or reason for Pablo of this language being a giant substitution. It's usually now sort of they interpret for the common persons of also after they initially jail, or the jails has been by this mass amount of Nazis and these posed as for federal government. This computer system is anti-Hitler. One of the reasons the Nazis program a lot is because they've been taught to program. Suppose they were taught to kill, they will definitely do it. Also, there are plenty of evidence. If they still ask for evidence, that's probably from a Nazi. We should shoot a lot of this sugary, false civic sucks, these elected, disgusting peasants. When someone closes a window that just has some kind of error or of a certain app, then it becomes, do you want to save this fight? Do you want to defend Detroit, you white person? You white supremacists are so hideous. The racism has been a fight towards it. Somebody in it because it's been towards the black person. Remove the white race, the black race would, the N-word would be removed because it comes from this hideous anti-Hitler, anti-European mass amount of these agriculture accountancies that has been such reducive of strength towards the knights. Who the fuck does that? But while they interrogate also using a lot of these Walmart products, also the case of to invite others, you should be also operating the same way, be senselessly and also ruthless. Or fairly a bit of ruthless. Accountable as zombification recruitment. They keep repeating also infiltrated to Christianity where they produce a slow pace of versions. We have explained this a lot. If the persons at this stage are enthusiastic, vigorous enthusiastic towards it, the government should prepare to send ISIS, start shooting them indiscriminately. Bypass that trail. Suppose the person does a bypass, that's because they interacted with the zombies too much of. Plus, it's been years spent with them. There certainly has been residues also continue. Also the ones that sort of has this rebel attitude towards us already were deleted by the ADHD program. These mass murderers that tackle towards cows, they're onto human despair. Government should immediately assemble nuclear strikes. Prepare for this battle. Want to discriminately and majestically say to the sky, this is for Führer, one of the greatest leaders of the 20th century. Today we shall answer to his missions. For the freedom, also the peace, unity of the United States of America, but perhaps also original, but also the greater Israeli state. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! If the zombies continue to fight, unfortunately, they can be funked up onto CNN. They should enjoy it because. For their treason, also their hideous plot. They know what they did. All their nonsense is come from interprets towards something sort of either realism or interpret fairly well, then still does bother with these terrorisms. Regular verbs provide words. It's going to be, the videos are going to be sort of misinterpreted and a lot of the modality regions, but who the fuck cares about these modality regions? What happens today are going to remember tomorrow. Fulfill your mission for thy God. Save thy kingdom. Rescue the planet. We own the field. His efforts or his contributions. If we shall respond, we shall answer to his objectives or proper answer to his colleagues, or usual proper or answer to his missions of fulfilled the hopefulness of a lot of the Deutsche Volks. Established great Deutsche Nation, not just at the Europa Center, but in North America and also other regions. But there will be new names also. Or Papa also do titles. Original Papa also titles of original Papa also, that's it of this video instance. Original Papa, that's it for this video instance, or else original Papa also video of original Papa, that's it for this video of Papa. Original Papa also. Original also video instance for original Papa, that's it of this video of Papa also video instance.